Now, speaking of long-standing traditions and truths, a small point, because of the holiday filming of the show, I was forced to take off for the holiday yesterday, even though I would have forced my whole staff to come in. Vice President JD Vance got in some hot water with some people. I think it's a small number of people, because when he flew out to meet the new Pope, first American Pope, he shook the Pope's hand and did not kiss the ring. You can see the picture. Where is it? Do we have the picture? Maybe we don't. Here we are. It's a picture of the Pope shaking hands with JD Vance. And many people are going to look at that and say, well, there's nothing all that strange about that, except that JD is a Catholic, and Catholics, generally speaking, when they meet the Pope, they're supposed to kiss the ring of the Pope. Now, I knew exactly what was going on the second I saw this, but a handful of people objected. They said, well, this is improper from JD. He's not prioritizing his faith. There are all sorts of criticisms. Here is the vice president explaining why he shook the Pope's hand.
Okay, so I am a Catholic. I believe that he, meaning Pope Leo, is actually the shepherd of 1.4 billion Catholics. And so there are things like bowing before him, kissing the ring, that are signs of respect for a spiritual father, okay? But on the world stage, I'm not there as JD Vance, a Catholic parishioner. I'm there as the Vice President of the United States and the leader of the President's delegation to the Pope's inaugural Mass. And so, it was interesting. Some of the protocols about how I respond to the Holy Father were much different than how I might respond to the Holy Father. How you might respond to the Holy Father purely in your capacity as a citizen.
So I knew this was his explanation the minute that I saw him shake the hand. Not surprised at all. You need to go to helixsleep.com/Knowles. I take my sleep very seriously, especially because I don't get a ton of it. So when I am sleeping, I want to make it count. I've loved Helix for something like 5 years now. My eldest son has a Helix. I just got my middle son a Helix. And my youngest little baby boy, he's going to get a Helix too someday, God willing. What makes Helix different is they don't just sell you a random mattress. We have different mattresses. They match you with the perfect one for your body and sleep style. Whether you're a side sleeper, back sleeper, or somewhere in between, they've got you covered. All you have to do is take their sleep quiz and find your ideal match. When you find the right match, trust me, you will wonder how you ever slept on anything else. For those of you who sleep hot, the temperature regulation is a total game changer, especially as we head into the warmer months, especially for those of us who live in Tennessee. I love my Helix. They got something for everyone. They're going to dial it in right to you. And right now is the perfect time to upgrade your sleep because Helix is offering a fantastic Memorial Day sale. Go to helixsleep.com/Knowles to get 27% off site-wide, plus a free bedding bundle, which includes a sheet set and mattress protector with any Luxe or Elite mattress order. That's helixsleep.com/Knowles for 27% off site-wide, plus a free bedding bundle with any Luxe or Elite mattress order. helixsleep.com/Knowles. Start sleeping better tonight. Some people, even if they did understand that, they're giving JD a lot of grief over this. And I think this is a little bit misplaced, okay? It's as if to say that people are discovering for the first time that there is a tension between the modern world order and Christian civilization. That's basically what they're saying. It's like, hold on, why didn't he kiss the ring? Because he's here as a representative of the United States, a country that historically has not been all that friendly to Catholics and was founded in a kind of an anti-Catholic way, though actually at a deeper level, I think the country was founded on the principles articulated by people like St. Thomas Aquinas, and Alexis de Tocqueville thinks that America will trend Catholic or atheist over time, and there are all sorts of arguments. But I think it was Arthur Schlesinger said, anti-Catholicism is the deepest rooted American prejudice. And so JD is saying, as the Vice President of the United States, I didn't kiss the ring. Because had he kissed the ring, you would have had all this kind of anti-Catholic nonsense in all of the headlines. And so it was a little bit of damned if you do, damned if you don't interaction. But I would just point out here, going all the way back to 1795, we have an oath of allegiance in the United States for people to become naturalized American citizens. The oath of allegiance reads, I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen. One could argue that the oath of allegiance prohibits Catholics from being American citizens. I know this has been resolved in a way that does not prohibit Catholics, but I'm just pointing out the vice president is dealing with political tensions that he is inheriting, and he's doing his best, and I think he's doing a good job of it. Okay? And I think that some people who defend tradition and order and hierarchy and faith and everything, they don't want to take yes for an answer. Okay? I think this is true of a lot of conservatives. We sometimes insist upon clutching defeat from the jaws of victory. We have the first ever practicing Catholic American vice president. Take the W, guys. Take the win. That's a good thing. Did you like that clip? Be honest. Good. Ring the bell and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.